Hi, readers. It's Mrs. Aurelia. I hope that you had some time this weekend to go outside and enjoy the beautiful sunshine that we had. I did lots of walking my dog and hanging out on my patio this weekend because it was so nice. And of course, I did lots of reading on my patio also. This week in library, we are going to be reading a book, and it is called What Do You Do with a Tale Like This? Something I really like about this book is it has us think about the parts that animals have, like a tail, for example, and it has us think about why an animal has that, what it helps the animal to do. So this is a really fun book, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. I'm going to pull this up here. There we go. Make that full screen, and we are ready. All right. So again, this is called What Do You Do with a Tale Like This? And I'm reading this book from Sora, so once I return it, you can read it too. This book is written by Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. And this book is being read with permission from Houghton Mifflin Books for Children. I love this little skunk here, and with the title, What Do You Do with a Tale Like This? This starts me thinking about what animal this is. To me, that looks like it's a skunk, and I am wondering, what do you think it does with its tail? So take a second and think about that. Does that skunk do with his tail? All right, let's get started. Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. At the back of the book, you can find out more about these animals. So every time there's an animal on the screen, if you're reading with somebody, I want you to tell them what the animals are. So right here, what is this animal right here? See if you can guess which animal these different parts go to. Do you know what animals those go to? What do you do with a nose like this? What do you think they do with those noses? Now we get to find out. So those are the noses on this page. And then on the next page it shows us what animals the noses belong to. If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. If you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the mud. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. Moles have really cool looking noses. I've always loved the way a mole's nose looks. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. What do you do with ears like these? So I want you to tell your reading buddy, what animals do these ears belong to? What do you think? If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to keep cool. If you're a bat, you see with your ears. They use echolocation, bats do, which is where they have the vibration. So they're like, that. They use the vibrations to help them navigate around. So they use their ears to see and know where to go. If you're a cricket, you hear with ears that are on your knees. Did you know that? Did you know crickets have ears on their knees? If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears when you're underwater. If you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. What do you do with a tail like these? So tell your reading buddy, what animal do these tails belong to? If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. If you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. What do you do with eyes like these? So tell your reading buddy, what animal do these eyes belong to? If you're an eagle, you spot tiny animals from high in the air. If you're a chameleon, you look 2 ways at once. See, those eyes are going 2 different directions. If you're a 4-eyed fish, you look above and below the water at the same time. If you're a bush baby, you use your large eyes to see clearly at night. See how big the bush baby's eyes are? They're so cute. If you're a horned lizard, you squirt blood out of your eyes. They do that as a defense mechanism. Whenever an animal attacks them, they squirt blood out of their eyes. What do you do with feet like these? So take a second to look at the feet. Tell your reading buddy what animal the feet belong to. If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. See him doing a dance? Those are cool birds. If you're a water strider, you walk on the water. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. What do you do with a mouth like this? Look at those mouths. Tell your reading buddy what animals they belong to. Let's see what they do with their mouths. If you're a pelican, you use your mouth as a net to scoop up fish like this. Scoop them up. If you're an anteater, you capture termites with your long tongue. If you're an archer fish, you catch insects by shooting them down with a stream of water. If you're an egg-eating snake, use your mouth to swallow eggs larger than your head. If you're a mosquito, you use your mouth to suck blood. So here is some more information at the back of the book, which I really encourage you to check out because this is such a cool book and it is found on Sora, so you can check it out too. That tells you more information about the different animals that we have seen in this book. So see, there's lots and lots of information in the book about some different animals. All right, I really love that book because like I said before, it makes us think about different animals and why they have the body parts that they do. So now that you're done watching our book for the week called What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? I would like you, if you are a kindergartner, first grader, or second grader, I would like for you to draw me a picture of an animal with a tail and answer this question. What does it do with a tail like this? Why does the animal you drew, why do you think it has a tail? And then if you are a third, fourth, or fifth grader, I have posted a link to the National Geographic website, and I would like for you to go on that website and look up an animal that you maybe don't know very much about, and include a picture on the template, a picture, and write a fact that you learned about that animal. So I love books like this that are picture books that make us think about things and make us learn new things and think about, like, we've seen all these animals, a lot of these animals before, but maybe we haven't thought about why they have the parts that they do. So books like this encourage us to keep learning more and more and more. So that's what I want us to do, is keep learning more and more about animals. All right, this was a fun read aloud this week, and I miss seeing you all in library, but I'm loving getting to read to you all online and to see your responses. They make me smile so big every time. So I really love seeing those, and I can't wait for you to see what animals you write about this week for your assignment. And I hope that, like our book taught us more about the animals in the book, you can teach me something about the animals that you learn about and that you know about. Thank you for reading along with me. Bye, readers.